Hey there, leave someone out in the cold to supersize and grow your business. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with our December idioms, what things mean, where they come from, how you can use them to supersize and grow your business. Today, our idiom, our expression is to leave someone out in the cold. And this is from the late 19th century. And it literally meant to leave someone outdoors, to leave somebody outside in the cold, either to prevent them from coming inside or just to exclude them from something. And over time, it meant, and still means to this day, to exclude someone, usually intentionally, and not invite them to things or not have them participate. So I think most of us, in some time in our life, depending on how old we are, have felt left out or excluded or not included or not invited to do something. I know when I was younger in school and things, there were always invitationals in sports. There were invitationals in intellectual competitions. There were invitations to join and compete against other schools and things and other activities. I remember in invitationals for the tennis team, and sometimes our school would be excluded and we would have our feelings all bent out of shape and we would feel bad that we weren't invited to a particular invitational. And sometimes it was because we thought it was because other teams didn't want us there because they thought we weren't good enough, but it was really just the opposite. They didn't want our team there competing because they figured we would just come in and we would win. So things like that happen. So sometimes we assume we're being excluded or not included for a reason, and it's not true, right? And that happens in everything. If you're not invited to a party, if you're not invited to go on vacation with a group of people, we assume why it is, but we almost never ask. So I guess one of the biggest lessons in life and in our business is never assume. When in doubt, ask, or just choose to let it go. We get to decide what everything means to us. Every experience, every invitation, every exclusion, every and any kind of invitation, whether it's a personal relationship, a business relationship, a partnership. I know a lot of grown-up adults who have never been involved in an online summit, and they feel like they're being passed over, like being passed over for promotion. You know, many of us have been passed over for promotion in our careers, or we miss out on a business opportunity. We're going after a big client or a big customer, and they choose another company to represent them or to serve them instead of ours, and we feel excluded. We have this fear of missing out. And my perspective on exclusion and invitations, as well, it's the same as the FOMO, which I never knew anything about FOMO until I came online. But the fear of missing out is FOMO, and I don't think there's any fear in missing out. I think that there is power in choosing what we do and do not want to participate in. And that applies especially to our business. We want to make sure that we're never leaving our employees and the people we team up with out in the cold. We want to provide a warm, working environment with all the tools and resources that the people that we work with need in order to serve the people that we serve to the best of their ability. We want to extend invitations and invite in, and by inviting some people in, we're automatically excluding others. But that's okay because we can't serve everyone. There's no business on the planet that can serve absolutely everyone. Although some are trying, right? Facebook and Google think they can serve everyone on the planet and that we don't need anyone else. And that's been since the beginning of time too. Some megalomaniacs think they can do everything and have everything and be everything. It's just like the elitist mentality. There's certain people that think they're better than others. Now, the rest of us know that they're absolutely goofy and wrong, but no one's broken it to them yet. Mostly narcissistic, egotistical crazies. And if that's how they are, that's how they see the world and that's how they think. And so they feel like they're in this exclusive club, but that only a few people can be let into because there's not enough. And really, I think that thinking and that belief comes from thinking that there's not enough to go around, and so they need to have everything. I think we've seen that through all time with the monarchies and kings and queens and power struggles and wars and things. So to leave someone out in the cold, how do you decide who you're going to exclude and who you're going to include? Well, you don't purposely exclude people. You invite in your ideal people. You look for the people that you're here to serve, the people that you can best serve, and you invite them in. Inviting people in does not exclude people unless they decide to feel like they're excluded. And that's always our choice. We We can choose not to participate, or we can choose to feel bad and hurt and excluded. I remember in school when I was younger, sometimes there were things that would happen and I wished I'd been invited, but instead of feeling bad about it, I just got busy doing something else or something that I was interested in. And so it was just a fleeting thing. It's kind of like doubt and worry and fear. We let them visit us once in a while, but we don't stay in those emotions. We let them in and out. We feel them and let them out of our life. So I'd love to know your experience with leaving someone out in the cold. Have you been left out in the cold? I don't think I know very many people who wouldn't say that they've at least had one or two experiences in their lifetime where they have felt left out in the cold, where they felt excluded or not included in something that they wanted to participate in, right? I've not gotten jobs that I wanted, but I didn't feel excluded. I just felt, hey, there were probably people that were a better match for that situation than I was at the time. And again, it's always our ability to look at situations from different points of view that will help us get through those situations. So share in the comments below your experience with leaving someone out in the cold or being left out in the cold, and how that you believe that impacts your business or has not impacted your business. And I will be with you tomorrow with another interesting winter-related, December-related, Christmas, and end-of-year-related idiom. Have an awesome day. I'll be with you tomorrow.